Hi guys, today we will discuss about Java catch multiple exceptions. So a try block can be followed by one or more catch blocks. Each catch block must contain a different exception handler. So if you want to perform different tasks at the occurrence of different exceptions, then you have to use Java multi-catch block. Some points you have to remember while using multiple catch statements. At a time, only one exception occurs, and at a time only one catch block is executed. Next point, all catch blocks must be ordered from most specific to most general, that is catch for arithmetic exception must come before catch for exception. Remember this thing, that is exception is the super class of arithmetic exception. That's why this thing you need to remember. Now let us discuss these points with the help of example. So I am opening my notepad, and inside this I am writing code public class exception 1. Inside this again I am creating my main method. Right, I'll save this class with exception1.java. Now what I will do is I am creating an array and I'm assigning some value to this array at some index position 5, right? So after this definitely it will arise an exception, right? So we'll be discussing that what sort of exception it will arise. The key point is we have to discuss multiple catch statements, so I'm focusing on that thing. So I'm writing this catch statement. First of all, I've skipped try statement. So inside this catch statement I am writing arithmetic exception inside this arithmetic exception occurs. After this I'll write another exception. For that I'm using again a catch block. Inside this array index out of bounds exception, again its reference system.out.println. Inside this, in something occurs. After that, I will write a generalized class. For that also I need one catch block, exception E, and inside this I can write system.out.println super class exception occurs, because exception is super class of array index out of bounds exception as well as of arithmetic exception, right? And after that I'm writing my rest piece of code over here. It can be anything, right? So what we have done over here inside this, we have created our class named as exception1. Inside this main method is there. Now inside this try block, exception is coming. Now this is the key point, that which type of exception is occurring. Remember one more point which I have already discussed at the start of lecture, that one time this exception will occur, and at the time the code will skip from try block and enters into catch statement, right? Catch block. So here if we discuss line number 6, we are creating an array of 5 elements. Remember this thing, we are creating array of 5 elements and we are storing it in index position 5. That is completely wrong, because array index will be from 0 to 4 and we are trying to store some element to index position 5, which is not possible at all. Now what the thing is, assigning is from right to left. Assigning is from right to left. So we are assigning a infinite value to index position 5. So our exception will occur here itself, right? So here itself, what sort of exception will occur? It will be an arithmetic exception, right? So many people will answer that it will enter into array index out of bound exception, but it is completely wrong, because exception occurs here before the equal to sign, right? So assigning is from right to left. So arithmetic exception will occur, array index out of bound exception will not occur. So automatically our catch block having arithmetic exception will be executed, and after this your program will be terminated and rest of the code will be there, because we have handled our exception, right? So in this way we can have multiple catch statements. But if suppose our arithmetic exception was not there, then automatically what would have happened, our code would have entered into array index out of bound exception, right? And suppose if nothing, no catch block whatsoever we have written is not there, then exception is our super class. It will handle all sort of exception, whatsoever exceptions will be there. So we will compile and run our code. I am clearing my screen. Java C space exception1.java, right? There are no errors, syntactical mistakes, nothing. So Java space exception1, right? So as you can see, arithmetic exception occur, right? So this catch block is executed from line number 9 to line number 12, right? And rest of the code is also working, right? So perfect. Now what we'll do, we will change this statement. Suppose this is we are replacing 0 with 5. So 20 divided by 5 will give you 4 value, right? So now it will try to enter 4 value to index position 5, which is not there. So now what sort of exception will be there? It is array index out of bound exception. So it will not enter into arithmetic exception catch block. It will enter into array index out of bound exception catch block, right? So if we compile and run our code, right? So what you have got, array index out of bound exception occurs and rest of the code is occurring, right? So this is the use of multiple catch statements. So you have to be very precise while writing this thing. Again, the key points I am repeating: at a time only one exception occurs, and at a time only one catch block is executed. Point to be noted, right? Another point, all catch blocks must be ordered from most specific to most general, that is, catch for arithmetic exception must come before catch of exception, and catch of array index out of bound exception will occur before from catch of exception, that is a super class, right? So in this tutorial we have discussed this thing. In our coming tutorial we will be discussing finally block with all the three cases, right? Till then, bye bye, have a great day.